The most dangerous situations ever captured on camera at sea range from being lost at sea to battling the waves for survival, to the near-death experience of electrocution in the middle of the ocean, to being pulled into a whirlpool with no chance of escape. Let's begin with, on the 13th of April, 2024, friends Ray, Sam, and Matt decided to go to the sea and fish at one of the rocky spots. The sea that day was not calm. The waves were high, the wind was strong, and the sound of water crashing against the rocks was enough to make anyone think twice. Through footage from a GoPro camera mounted on Ray, we can notice that Ray, who was 15 years old, was standing very close to the edge of the sea, unlike his friends, who were being cautious and keeping a safe distance.
Oi, I don't reckon you're getting it. Oi, I'm putting on a... What's it called?
The friends warned Ray not to get too close to the sea, but Ray did not listen to the advice and was focused on fishing. He did not expect that a single wave would stand between him and an inevitable end.
Oi, I don't reckon you're getting it. Oi, I'm putting on a what's it called? Oi, 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 don't! He's in the water, bro! Oi, Reed! Dude, just try to swim towards us, bro. Oi, chuck us a pole. Oi, you just be on wave watch. Oi, hold that. Go, just climb yourself up. Oh! Oi. Dude. Oi, big one. You're gonna have to come up, dude. Try come up. Hold that. Oh, dude, you're gonna have to cut yourself. It's all good, don't worry about the rod. It's just... Here, hold this. Go, climb. Alright, try get a foot grip. Just try get a foot grip. Come on, brother. Oh. Yeah. Boy, go. Start coming up. Oh, I got you. Sam, bro. Dude. Grab rod. Fuck. Holy f. Just don't panic. Oi. Just come this way. Dude! Come up here. Oi, you're gonna need to come this way, man. Reed, come this way. Swim out here. Just swim out here, man. Sam, get ready. Just swim up. I reckon just try climb the rocks. Here, you're up, yup. Go. Just start climbing, you gotta swim this way.
Just stay calm.
Just stay calm, that's all you can do. Dude! Oi! Dude! No! Man! Oh, big wave! Go, grandma! Oh, no! Oi! Just stay as calm as you can, man. Yeah, I know, it slips. Oi! I think this isn't a good idea. You just gotta try and grab the rocks. gotta come this way. Oi, oi, here. Get ready. Swim right, swim right. Swim this way. Yeah. Oi, oi, another big one. Another big one. This is man. I don't reckon he keeps trying to grab this because it just
A powerful wave struck Ray and pulled him into. As if his friends tried to save him, but all repeated attempts failed. Ray tried to resist, swim through the waves, and hold on to anything, but the current was stronger than him, and the waves kept getting more violent. Each time, after a few seconds, exhaustion began to show on Ray. His movements became slower and his voice weaker, and he could barely stay afloat. Amid all the tension and despair that struck the friends, they tried to calm Ray and think of a way to save him from death. Sam remembered that he had a rope in his bag, which could be a suitable way to rescue Ray.
Oh, do you have it on you? Is it in your bag? Oh, we got rope. Just stay calm. Oh, start swimming in a bit. You can't. Oh, you can't swim in. He's too exhausted. He's just getting man. We can't jump in because if we jump in, we're all oh, yeah. This is oi, come close. Oi. But try come right, because you'll get slammed here. He needs to get a foot here. And as soon as he gets a foot here, he's asleep. I know. Fucking hooked everything. Come right. Go grab it.
Go back.
Huh? Go back. Go, get good foot in. Just hold on to this and let it ground you. Let it ground you. Go, stand on that. Stand on that.
Go.
Oi, dude. Just go, stand. Have a quick, have a climb. Holy
Get up.
get up.
Get up.
Holy can't. Come here, brother.
After several exhausting attempts with waves pulling the rope away each time, Ray finally managed to grab the rope firmly. The friends pulled with all their strength, and with great difficulty Ray got closer to the edge. Sam and Matt succeeded in pulling him up, and he appeared extremely exhausted and covered with cuts and scratches on his legs.
That was f***ing scary, cunt.
The thing is, my legs don't even hurt or anything. It's just adrenaline.
Dude, holy that was, I thought you were dead. We were like, we can't jump in, because if we all jump in, then we all just
It was just taking me out.
yeah, I know, you'd like come up, just get slammed and go back down. We were like, actually, I was shitting myself, cunt.
But Ray survived, and this incident was a harsh lesson for all of them. The sea does not forgive carelessness and does not care how confident you are. One step closer than necessary, and one wave higher than expected can be enough to change everything. Sometimes danger comes from the sky itself, and what happened in Australia with the adventurer Nas was clear proof of that. Surfing with Nas is a YouTube channel where the Australian adventurer Nas shares videos of himself surfing waves professionally and providing tips for learning this exciting sport. On February 18, Nas uploaded a video to YouTube in which he tried swimming during one of the thunderstorms in Australia. Nas prepared himself took his surfboard into the heavy rain and thunderstorm and decided to enter the sea and begin swimming. After a few minutes of swimming in the heavy rain, Nas was surprised to see lightning striking nearby and the storm intensifying all around him, so he decided to retreat immediately and return to his car as quickly as possible.
Oh my god! Maybe I should go in. What the much as I want to stay out, that lightning was right there.
After returning to shelter in the car, Nas thought he was safe and that everything was under control, but he was surprised by something completely unexpected.
I don't know if you guys heard how loud that lightning strike was, but oh my god, it must have only been like 100 meters away. It's the loudest lightning I think I've ever heard in my life. Just gonna wait it out from under my car, and I'll get it back out there. Woo! It's the craziest rainy storm session I've ever had. Oh my god. And when it rains this hard and it's this windy, oh! What the f? Thank god I'm not out there.
A very powerful lightning strike hit close to the place where Nas had been only moments earlier. At that moment, Nas realized that the difference between him and death was only a matter of minutes. Thunderstorms over the sea are among the most dangerous situations anyone can be in, because water is not only a strong conductor of electricity, but the open area also makes you the highest exposed point. Nas was lucky because he withdrew at the right time. But what if I told you that you were stranded alone in the middle of the ocean, hundreds of miles from land? The situation would be completely different, right? That is what we will see in our next story. On July 10, 2016, specifically, off the coast of Queensland, Australia, professional diver Jacob Shields went on a group diving trip with his team. About 56 miles from shore, the boat stopped and Jacob and his friends began a dive that would go down in history. After a few minutes underwater, Jacob lost grip of the guide rope and decided to return to the boat and grab the rope again, but he was shocked to find that the rope had already been pulled back onto the boat. In the few seconds, while Jacob was trying to react, a strong current pushed him farther away from the boat. To make matters worse, the boat captain sailed away immediately after the team had finished diving. At that moment, Jacob was stranded in the middle of the ocean, more than 50 miles from shore.
The sun's going down. Trying to chase after a trawler for about an hour, but obviously I couldn't keep up. So that's it. As the sun goes down, they won't do nothing. That's a wrap on old Jakey, I guess.
Despite all this, Jacob did not lose hope. He remained steadfast and waited for any means of rescue. But the worrying thing was that the sun was approaching sunset and the water temperature was gradually falling as night approached.
It's way too far for me. It'd be like 15-16 meters now. So who knows?
As for the idea of swimming more than 50 miles to reach shore, Jacob completely dismissed it. He said he would become exhausted and use up all his energy, and there was a strong chance he would drown and die on the way. While waiting, a rescue plane passed over Jacob, but they did not spot him and continued on their way.
Put the GoPro in the water. Don't think I'm a fuck with. It's fine, man. I don't want to take myself with that trawler again.
That moment was devastating because hope had been right in front of him and then disappeared. As the sun set, the water temperature began to drop, and the body gradually started losing heat. Shivering began, muscles weakened, and thinking became slower. Time passed very slowly, and every plane that flew over Jacob without seeing him dealt a blow to his morale.
Coming back. There's a rescue boat. Way the over there. Helpful, that cunt. Have a gaze at this. Oi!
Darkness took over the area, and the ocean at night was completely different. After about 6 hours, Jacob admitted that he had begun to lose hope and was exhausted, physically and mentally, believing that his end was near. But at the moment he thought everything was over, he heard the sound of a helicopter nearby, and he was rescued and immediately taken to the hospital. The story proves something very important. At sea, the biggest battle you can fight is with yourself. Panic kills faster than waves, and reckless decisions are more dangerous than anything else. Jacob survived thanks to God's mercy, and also because he thought carefully, remained patient, and did not allow fear to control him. But in some situations, even years of experience and determination are not enough. That is exactly what happened in the next story, which was later considered one of the most dangerous and saddest incidents to occur at sea. On May 28, 2012, specifically, at a harbor in England, adventurer and professional swimmer Jacob Cockle invited his friend David to the harbor to film a video of himself swimming and showing off his skills. He entered one of the famous whirlpools that experts had repeatedly warned about because of its danger and its ability to swallow a person within seconds. But Jacob had a different opinion and decided to raise the challenge by doing it while wearing a horse mask, not knowing it would be the last thing he ever did in his life. Jacob prepared himself, put on the mask, entered the sea, and began swimming confidently. After several minutes of swimming in the current and filming himself with a GoPro camera, Jacob called to his friend David and asked him to film him as he entered and exited the whirlpool.
Oh, that was good. Go around again. That's it. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, yeah. Wild horses, man.
After a few more minutes of filming, Jacob asked David to hand him the GoPro for some final shots before leaving, but he did not realize that he was about to record the final moments of his life.
I reckon you got enough there.
Riding the current of it with your body.
Are you?
Yeah, it's really similar to surfing, just flowing with it. That's pretty scary. Did you pass me the pole of the camera? So I think it's gone down, it's just gone down.
Seconds after Jacob dived underwater, David became worried because his friend did not return to the surface. He started calling his name, but there was no response. As David's concern grew, he quickly moved along the harbor edge and tried to spot any movement in the current. Suddenly, David saw a body floating on the water's surface, face down. At that moment, David realized it was his friend Jacob and that it was too late to save him. Jacob died at the age of 28 while doing what he loved most. Jacob was a confident professional swimmer, accustomed to strong currents, but in some places experience is not enough. The incident shocked everyone who followed the story, especially because everything was recorded on camera. The lesson from this story is very harsh. Not every challenge that appears exciting is worth risking your life for, because nature does not negotiate with you and does not care about your skills or your number of followers. A few seconds of excessive stubbornness and recklessness can be enough to end your life. The horse mask Jacob wore to make the challenge more dramatic became a tragic detail in a story titled The Sad Horse. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to support us by liking and subscribing. Goodbye.